Hello and good afternoon. I'm starting from over the road to show you this and these buildings here. It's a one-way road system, by the way, which is why you're going to be hearing the traffic, and it is lunchtime, so it is a little bit busy, but this is only going to be a short one. So this place was owned by Thomas Firth and Sons, and it was called the Siemens Department, and this is known as the Siemens Gate. And it's interesting how it says Siemens in the way that the German company does, the microchip company does. It's actually part of the historic trails of Sheffield, and as you can see, it's brick at the back. It's been lined up and it's been purposely put here. This is the site where I think it was the Siemens lab, but as you can see, they built round it to make sure that it's here in its former glory, so to speak. And it's a monument. The Siemens Gateway is the remains of the Siemens melting shop of the Norfolk Works, which were built in 1918. So the Siemens open hearth method of steelmaking was used in Sheffield mainly between 1879 and 1965, so almost 100 years. For production of larger ingots. The gateway was relocated to this site in 1993. So obviously this particular spot is where it's relocated to. But this was originally the gateway of the melting shop as they went in to melt the steel to turn it into the ingots or melt the required bits. And the reason why I showed you this building here is now it's office buildings and what have you. But actually the reason why I'm showing you is because as part of the Lower Don Valley, this lot was part of an area called Atlas, and they were known as the Atlas Works. Now the Atlas Works were once controlled by John Brown Industrial Empire at its height, employing 55,000 in coal, steel and shipbuilding. The company were locally were innovators in railway engineering and armour plating. And then you've got this thing here, which is a Norfolk Works segmental saw blade. This saw blade was manufactured by Thomas Firth & Co. in and around on this site in 1930. And here's the blade. It's about a foot high or a foot wide in diameter, and it was donated as as sort of an architectural and industrial heritage piece. Really quick, as you can see, inside what used to be dark satanic steel mills is now an industrial estate, and it's clean and tidy, and the inside is much more modern than the outside. You've got environmental monitoring, and you can see the two different types of brickwork, and then the back of this brickwork here for the gate, and then you've got sort of modern buildings around the whole estate. So there is another little bit I'm going to show you as part of what's known as President Park. I've no idea why it's called that. Hopefully I'll find out. But I'm going to head out on the road, get back to this bit here, and I'll show you this last bit. In fact, it's actually started to snow. You can see that building in the distance is the tallest one in Sheffield. And this is the valley. And again, this is the gate. And I think I'll leave it there for a minute, and I'll do another quick one for you in a couple of minutes. So I shall see you on the next one. Bye for now. Hello and good afternoon again. I've now walked about 100 yards from my previous video to show you this place. The other video was over at that side where the Siemens Gate is. But this side here is interesting because this side here, that's the entrance to the place. This side is the West Gun Works. I'm just going to make that smaller so you can get that in the picture. It's still a one-way street and it's still quite busy, but I'm going to cross the road and show you why it's interesting, because somebody has an idea of playfulness, because when you drive down this road you get surprised by day and equally surprised by night, because you see this spider. Have a look. This baby is a mother spider, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little spiderlings. Oh, hit a step there, sorry about that. And it's 5 little spiderlings, and you can probably make out that there's some wire around it because it's lit up at night, and there you've got a Made in Sheffield sign. So really quick, I'm just going to tell you this because this is particularly interesting to me. This building I've just shown you, part of the Lower Don Valley again, the West Gun Works in 1863 was built by First. It became the world's leading gun barrel forge, establishing numerous heavy forging records. Its products included the Woolwich infant gun and the Enfield rifle. The Enfield rifle, guys, used to be made here. That's where it used to be done. And that's just something to show off what they can do with steel. And there's a few different ones here like this. Gripple is a huge company. It's a very big company based in Sheffield, or set in Sheffield, even though it's not based here particularly. This whole area is theirs, as you can see. A lot of modern work going on. There's Lincoln Electric there. ATI in the distance there is really big. It's probably the width of the whole thing. So from that bit over right the way down, that's ATI, massive steel place. So there's a lot of steel work going on. That's interesting. I like the back of that. We didn't quite catch that from where we were last time. You can just see it. But yeah, there we go. The spider and its web that I wanted to share with you as well. So guys, it was a bit of a short one. Hope you liked it. Hit the like, hit subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Bye for now, guys.